Last time on...
Good luck.
The guy behind me, Fox!
And you get a bunch of this shit. Get the guy behind me, Fox. Shoot, he's right behind me.
That was
Too close. Oh, cat spelled with two T's. Cat. I probably messed up because I took too long destroying the balls. Get it? Yes!
Hey, you did it!
Woo!
We'll make sure you...
I love that so much when you just cut them off their line. When
So, Android,
do you ever get the chance to face a brain with eyeballs in space? It doesn't have that much somersault over the eyes in space. Yeah, that's not something you get to say every day now, do you? Aw, you forgot I'm brain. No. That's bullshit. That's like Martha grabs. That's it. See you guys later. And now, back to...
Good luck.
So you might be wondering, why are we here? Well, in the last part, we did the good ending, and I got the first top score, and everything was wonderful. However, I put the wrong initials, and I thought that it was a 0, but instead it was not a 0, it was an O. And I came back to fucking claim my right of what should be on top of that leader score. So we're gonna change it right now to the actual proper initial, which what it should have been, which is 360. Because my God, was I embarrassed. I'm putting that. And now the curses has been lifted. This is the legit one, not this. And oh man, it was. Anyways, correction has been made, and a new top score.
what?
Yeah, what? And a new top score has been rightfully deserved with the right initials. Now, there's just one thing I just want to clarify real quick, and if people have noticed, in the beginning of the playthrough, Venom didn't have a medal, and then towards the good ending, Venom had a medal. And just to explain as to what happened is that after the bad ending, I went to play Star Fox a little bit more, and then I accidentally got the medal on Venom. I was supposed to bring this up on the good ending, but I completely forgot. So if people were wondering why Venom had a medal during the good ending and not beforehand, now you know. With that said, we only have one thing left to do. Well, two things actually, which is to show off the two secrets and the remaining planets that we have missed, which is pretty much the yellow line, the yellow route, if you would. And with that said, we'll start with the first secret, which is towards the end of the asteroid level. With that said, I'll see you there. So now we're at the end of the asteroid level, and here is the secret. So obviously I bypassed this before because then I don't want to do it, because I want to showcase it off later on. So what you're supposed to do is get through all these holes, and if you fuck up once, you fuck up the entire sequence, and you mess it up. Oh my God, I was that close to messing it up. It's not easy, and if people who have an N64, especially when your hands are sweaty and you have to move the analog stick to like left and right, yeah, it's not a good time. Also, if your first thought comes to, wow, this is like an acid trip, or like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's supposed to be it. I mean, obviously, I don't think that was their intention, but it makes the secret like unique in its own way. And hey, look, 64, and there's like a bunch of like little secrets, like there's like a bunch of little things, and this is literally how you are supposed to get the medal for this level. Pretty much is doing the secret for this. Now, I did say I would explain the secret a bit more, or oh no, I would explain it and then go into as to like why I kind of like it in a way. It's like a second chance in the game if you actually think about it, because think of it like this, right? Let's say you fuck up in Corneria and you didn't get this, you didn't do the alternative boss, and now you're in the asteroid level, right? And you're like, shit, I really want to go back to the good ending, but I messed up my chance. Well, don't overthink it, or don't worry, because the asteroid level makes you have that second chance again. And the other secret level in another level, which we'll get to later, which is the Sector X level, is like your, you know, backup strategy to in order to go back to the good ending path. Like it puts you back on the right track, if you would. And that's why I kind of like the secret levels in a sense, because it's their one primary job, and their one primary job is to put you back on the right path, defeat Andros, because fuck Andros. Also, we got a medal. Woo! Moving on. And just to go over a little bit, like that's kind of what the whole purpose of these secrets are. And that's what I like about them so much. It's just that, like, it's like a second chance, and it's just great. Like, I could just sit here and talk about it all the time, but we should progress forward now. So now we're starting at the yellow line. People would say that the yellow line starts when you do Sector Y, and then if you didn't do the correct conditions in Sector Y, then when you did the failed conditions in Sector Y, you go to this path, and then the yellow line would show. But really, you can either do it from Sector Y or from the asteroid level. And the reason why I did it from the asteroid level is because, you know, kill two birds with one stone. So the secret, and let's start off on the first yellow line planet. Let's go. Lay it on me, General Pepper.
Tina is battling the enemy. Will you help him out?
Affirmative, General.
Good luck.
Good luck. It's so good. It's so good.
Hang on, guys. Help is on the way.
And if you thought Cat was the only companion, you're wrong. Bill is your other companion. And in this level, just to give like in depth, well, as to what this level is, it's pretty much the same scenario when you face Star Wolf for the first time, and all you're doing really is like you're just shooting a bunch of bad guys until like the real threat approaches, and that's pretty much the level. Also, Bell is pretty cool, and what else? You can accidentally kill Bill's teammates, and you'll make comments saying like, "Fox, that's one of ours," and there's no real like consequence. I mean, I think the only consequence that it actually gives, and this is just me thinking out loud, well, not thinking out loud, this is my interpretation when I think about it, and it's that if you shoot all Bill's teammates, I don't think they respawn, and then you're just on your own with a bunch of bad guys. But even then, you can pretty much handle it yourself. Like, there's no worry, really. Unless it gets too overwhelming.
Ship approaching.
And now,
I won't let you get
yeah,
away from
the enemy mothership approaches, aka the fucking UFO. Also, I forgot two things to talk about, which I did not know. One thing is a secret. It's something. It's not a secret per se, but it's something that I just never put two to two together, and it fucking blew my mind. Okay, so you know, if you charge your laser, you lock onto an enemy, and then it tracks, right? Now, if you hold on, god damn it, mothership, where you gotta interrupt me? I was about to show something amazing that I didn't know, and I accidentally found out during the Cornelia level going towards the asteroid level just now. And it was by accident. Oh man. I feel so stupid figuring it out, but I'm actually kind of happy that I found a new game mechanic in this game. And I don't know, it kind of feels good, you know, in a sense. Anyways, so you charge your laser and then it tracks and it kills the enemy, right? So what if you charge your laser? Hold on. You charge your laser. I want to get one from far, and then you press B, and it's literally a homing, seeking bomb. Literally, if you hold the target, if you hold your A and just press B, your bomb follows the target and then cuts splats, kills it. Also, bam. It's something that I did not know, and I was like completely blown away by it. And I accidentally discovered it, and I was like, wow, I did not know that this could actually... I did not know that this was a game mechanic, and I was like, huh, I feel pretty fucking stupid. And I know I said that, but it really just hits you going like, wow, really? Anyways, the other thing I didn't really explain, and I can't really show it off because I'm in more in an open area. If you're more in an open area and you press C up, you get like a more back distance. If you I forget what the I forget what the terminology is called, but you get this, and it just makes you see like you have a bigger picture just to view when you're in an open area in this sort of scenario. So like if you face Starwolf, or it's like one of those levels like if you're on a satellite level, this display happens. Yeah, if you're on a satellite level, this display happens. If you're fighting Starwolf towards the end of the Andros level, this display happens. Like pretty much any level that has an open area like this, in general, you can display it by doing this. Sorry that took a little long to explain. I don't know why I took long, but whatever. So the mother base. Pretty much what it is it's gonna open 4 hatches, destroy the 4 hatches, and then once that happens, oh thank God. No, I messed up. Oh fuck. Turn, and get it. Yes, there we go. And then so what happens is that Bill's supposed to tell you when the 4 hatches come, and then you shoot the 4 hatches on the mothership, aka the UFO. And now this middle thing comes out and you have to destroy it within a minute, and if you don't destroy it, you fuck up. But if you do destroy it, we continue on the yellow line. Take that, mothership. It's my Independence Day. My Independence Day. Anyways. Opa. Oh, you hear that? That's a good cracking on the sound, on the audio. Oh. Sorry if I actually bothered someone by that. So, what else?
Take care.
If you're wondering how to get the medal on this, and you're like, oh, there was a timer, like a 1-minute timer. What you pretty much have to do is just let the enemy keep spawning from the hatches, and then you just keep shooting it. And the timer only starts the minute you destroy the last hatch on the mothership. So really, you can just take your time until you gain score, and then you can get the medal. It's that simple. Now, there's one thing I want to point out, is that the next level we're going to is pretty much a hot level. And actually, no, I'll actually go over it once the level's done, because it doesn't... Because General Pepper doesn't state it here.
That area's an oven. Don't go burning that R-wing. Be reasonable, Fox.
I'll be careful.
Good luck.
Good luck. Love it. And what's to say about this level in general is that if you noticed all the middle, like towards the middle levels, there's been a current theme, and this is the same sort of theme. And the theme for this is that at the end of the level is a bioweapon. Just like in Sector X and just like in Aqua, there's a bioweapon. And if you notice, it's the middle planet, and it always happens in the middle planet where you fight a bioweapon. 9,000 degrees, huh? Just put a 1 and you get a 9,000, it's over 9,000 joke. But I think we're better than that, even though I stated it. But still, eh. So what the whole gimmick of this level? Pretty much you're just shooting little like rock clusters that come out of the lava, and Bill helps you out just like Kat does in the Sector Z level with the missiles. But it really doesn't do much. I mean, thanks Bill, but you're not really helping that much. I mean, yeah, I guess shooting like the little like rocks that's coming out of the lava zone, so therefore you collect it. The silver rings, and then keep your health on par. Or keep your health on, on the bar. Well, keep your health on the, damn, how do you say it? You keep your health, you just keep your health up and you don't die. So it's pretty much what General Pepper says, when you're in this area, you're destroying your R-Wing, but if you go a little more down, you're destroying it even more. If you do this, you take damage, so I advise not to do that. But as I said, the lower you go, the more damage the R-Wing takes. the more higher you are, the less damage you take. And that's pretty much the gimmick of this level. But I do have to give credit at the boss of this, because it's pretty sick. Like, it's pretty metal. Like, one of its attacks that it does, and hopefully I can showcase it. I hope I can. But if I don't, then I don't. But if I do, then you'll see it. It's pretty sick. Anywho, I think we should be close to there soon. I know what you're doing, just dodging. It's a lava world, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You're in a hot oven.
Location confirmed.
And I just realized I'm nowhere near the end. Whoa, balls exposed. Oh no, oh no. And I think we should be... No, not there yet. A lot of second guessing myself now. I don't know why, but there's a lot of second guessing. Bomb the flying birds. The bird is Jontron.
This is the enemy's bioweapon?
Yep, it's a bioweapon.
Andross is an insane fool.
So his weakness is you pretty much destroy his arms, and now he bleeds lava. And then shoot his other arm.
Aim for the arm!
And what ends up happening here... Oh, I thought I was going to be able to get it, but I was not fast enough. How far is he? Is he? No, he's not going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it. Oh, I broke your hand before you can make it lava wave, bitch. So now his last weakness is just shooting his head.
Here they go!
Hopefully, I can show it off. If I do, then I'm gonna stop hacking. Okay, literally, he's bleeding. He has no other moves left, and he's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm bleeding lava. I'm gonna spin around and throw my blood lava at you. Cause fuck you. That's why. It's pretty sick in a way, but. He's like, it's like you got no choice and he's fighting dirty at this point. Like, I took off his 2 arms, he's got to do something to do some damage to me, right? And I respect it. I respect the hustle, even though he's armless. He's a good boss, but at the end of the day, throwing your blood at me is not good enough. But it's pretty sick, though. You gotta admit, fucking metal, love it.
You worry about your own hide.
Now we're getting to probably one of my favorite levels in the entire game. And its sole reason as to why is how you beat this boss in a nutshell. And also the level itself is really good. Now I want to clarify. In the first part, I say that this when we're going to stay Slippy.
The enemy base? Great idea, Fox.
It'll be a piece of cake, General.
Good luck. So when we rescue Slippy, the reason why I said that's my kryptonite level is because there are 2 Landmaster missions in this game. One to rescue Slippy, the other one here. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I just suck playing the tank level in that stage. But in this stage, I'm actually pretty okay. But it's also it's more towards the what I like is the final. But it's not. I mean, how do I save myself from my stupidity? I like this level in general. I like the Landmaster in this level way better than the one in Slippy's level, or I mean the one where you have to slay Slippy, because it's just eh. Also, oh, you can't do it here. Fuck. I forgot to showcase it. Shit. Fuck. It's when you press C up, and you can't do it in the Landmaster. I think you do it in the Submarine, and I'll showcase it after this level, when we're doing the secret. But so hold on to your hats for that. But this level, I don't know what it is about this level, but I just love it so much. It's like one of those things that you just can't really explain, but you just love it, you know? Like, I don't know, it's like, it's so hard, it's like, it's so weird. Like, like a bunch of people could be like, man, you know, this game is shit or whatever, but you'd be like, no, I like this game. Even though I'm aware of that shit, but for some odd reason, it sticks to my heart. And this level sticks to me, even though people, I think a lot of people would agree with me that this level was like a good one. Maybe okay, maybe I'm being a little, how do you say it? Speaking towards everyone, maybe I shouldn't do that. But are you guys? Actually, I'm curious. Leave a comment below. Which is your favorite Star Fox level? Because I know I like this level. Awkward cut. My dog barked, and I went a little bit ahead because I thought my dog was gonna stop barking, but he went on a tangent. There are no bark breaks for that dog. Anyways, so anywho, going on with this level. In a way, it's one of the things I like about this level is that in this level you're facing this train, and in the stage it says the Forever Train. Now, the boss is the train, if you didn't know. And for people who didn't know, yeah, the boss is actually the train. But it actually like detaches the cargo each time. But it feels as if you're like destroying parts of the train as the level progresses. So it feels like you're making an effort, but in all sense you're not really. But you are making an effort, but not really. Even though the enemy is sort of like detaching the cargo, but it makes you feel like that you're like doing damage. Like, yeah, fuck you,
I see the fuel bunker on the right.
boss. I'm destroying your fucking train. Also, you get no like.
Take the switch ahead.
Nothing bad happens when you destroy the. How do you say it? Nothing bad happens. Sorry. When you damage the Landmaster or the Aqua, like it doesn't like take any battle damage, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. So now, Pepe tells us that we have to shoot 8 switches to open a lever. Now, the lever is probably, and the lever is pretty much the alternative way to beat him. So I have to shoot all 8 of them. And normally how you would beat this boss is you would technically...
I'm here to rescue.
Yeah, thank you, Falco. Oh wait, what? Oh my god, I thought I missed it. I thought I fucking missed it. So the way you regularly beat him is you shoot his claw, shoot his eye, then you gotta shoot his train. But if you shoot all 8 switches and shoot the lever, this happens.
Good going, Fox.
And one of the reasons why I like this level so much is how fucking brutal this guy gets. I mean, you think that all the other bosses got it bad? This one got it the worst, and you'll see why in a second.
Okay, stop it!
It's not over. So, and one more for good measure. This guy gets it the fucking worst ever. He is dead. That is murder. There's no escaping that. You fucking massacred someone.
Sure, we heard him this time.
What do you mean you sure heard him this time? He ain't no Wile E. Coyote, Peppy. He's fucking dead. He ain't coming back. This ain't no Roadrunner shit. He's fucking dead. Murdered. You killed a man. What do you mean we heard him this time, Peppy? He's fucking obliterated. He gets it the worst. Like, sure, Andros explodes and he's trying to take you with him with the explosion, but no one gets it as rough as him. And the explosion keeps going on and off, and then this one good explosion in the background for good measure, and boom! This guy, oh man. It's over. You killed him. Man. That was one of the worst deaths in a good way for a guy to go out. That's I feel bad for him, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you go on that good path. So by doing the switches correctly, well, by shooting all the switches, all 8 switches and shooting the lever, we then go progress into the good ending. If we kill them normally, we would then go to the bad ending, which would lead to the satellite. Now, before I talk a little bit more about Star Fox, we have one more secret to go. And with that said, I'll see you towards the middle of Sector X. Bye. So now we are at the middle part of the level of Sector X. So instead of right, we go left.
I can't wait to see this secret weapon.
And in order to do the secret, it's not the same thing as how the asteroid level was. It's more of get good at mashing. If you're not good at mashing, you will fail in order to get this secret passage. We'll see. Well, like in order to do the secret level, pretty much. And Falco here sort of says what it is. Pretty much, it's like I found the gate, and you're like, what do you mean? Like Falco's like, oh, I found the gate, and then you're sitting there going like, what the fuck are you talking about? What gate? And the gate's this. So you have to shoot this, make it super hot, and then the gate opens. Now this is where people, I guess, would fail because you have to shoot from above and not from the middle, and those like pillars are trying to block you in order to shoot it. But if we're good enough, yeah, here we go. And now there's just one more. So as I said, yeah, like shooting, like mashing is key for this. And we go. Light speed. Whew. And the secret levels, they sort of play out differently. Like for example, the other one was like a shooting fest of like collect points. Like the shoot asteroids, you get a lot of points from it. And this one's more, I don't know how I say this one. This one's more well, I don't know why I did that, but more like just be aware of your surroundings and don't get hit, because you could take damage if you fuck up. And this place is not much more for score. I would say that's my personal opinion. If we just lock onto someone and then bomb it, there we go. And yeah, it's pretty. I don't know. They're interesting. That's pretty much. Also, as I said before, their priority is that it brings you back on the good path, and that's what its goal pretty much is in a nutshell, as I sort of said before. But I don't. It's just so cool looking. It's just so unique and different from all the like, other levels, and it's trippy as fuck, as I said before. I don't know, like it's kind of like art in a weird way. Like I don't know how really like explain it, but it's like art. Like, and it's just weird, and you see like these gray enemies too, like what's their deal? Oh my god, I actually lost a wing. Well, no one can be perfect. I mean, I lost a wing during Andros, but still. You can easily lose your wings badly. And this is, if I'm correct, this is also the route that speedrunners take in order to beat the game as fast as possible. No, is it? Well, yes, no. I mean, if you're going for the good ending, yes. But yeah, if you're going for the good ending, yes. I would say that's a speedrun. Then again, I haven't watched a speedrun in a while. But, anywho, on to another topic here. That's pretty much what I have to offer for Star Fox. That is the second secret. And it kind of plays different, and it's different. And this game is, well, how do I say it? This game is really, it has so much replay value. Like, it's unbelievable. For like 15 levels that it provides, it has so much. There's so much. Like, for example, as I said before, let's say for example there wasn't like a restart button or anything of the sort, and all you have to do is like progress through the game. If you fuck up the Corneria thing, you have the asteroid level to back you up in order to get you back on the good path with the secret. If you fuck up the secret, then the Star Wolf level would be Star Wolf, then you can go back onto the middle path, which then when you get to Macbeth's level, which is the Landmaster level, that's the deciding factor, and then you can go back to the good ending. be on the path of good ending. If you fuck up on a Star Wolf level, then in Sector X it's your backup, well, triple backup if you would, in order to put yourself back on the good ending, in which case you get transported to Sector Z. Now, there's so many things about it. Like, you can plan your routes for, like, total hits. You can plan your route for, like, how to beat the game, or you can plan your routes for, like, your own little experimentation, but there's just so much variety in this game that I just love, and I just love how it plays, and it's pretty fucking solid for an N64 game from, like, 1997. It's really good. And I guess the real reason as to why I wanted to play Star Fox on the channel was I just liked it. Like, I just really wanted to play it. And if people have never heard of the game, well then, best chance is to either emulate it or maybe find a physical copy, but I don't know how much those go for nowadays. And, well, yeah, like, if for whatever reason, if you pop by, saw my channel, saw this, and the two thoughts were, hey, I actually want to play Star Fox again because you reminded me of Star Fox, or, hey, go fuck yourself, I could do a better top score than me, then you know what, I pretty much did my goal. I pretty much let people know that Star Fox 64 is a great game, and that's pretty much it. Now, with one thing to say, so to address the elephant in the room as to why it took so long for this part and the playthrough in general to come out in a nutshell, is because I'm recording this in the kitchen. Yes, I said that, and you heard that right. I am literally recording this in the kitchen. Usually I record downstairs in the basement, but my N64 was not compatible with the TV, thus I needed to do it elsewhere, which ended up being the kitchen. And let me tell you, it was difficult to do so because a lot of people are in the kitchen, and, you know, noise and all that good fun stuff. So I hope you understand as to why it took so long for this playthrough to come out. And yeah, those are pretty much the reasons. The next time, if I ever wanted to record an N64 game, I will do it way in advance and not let this sort of fuck up happen again. And that's on me, and I do apologize for that. But with that said and done, I will now be giving a hint as to what the next game will be for next week, which is, let's just jump off buildings and jump from a building to another building. Yeah, I know that's pretty vague, but that's the hint I'm giving you. With that said, I would say goodbye, but there's one thing I forgot to showcase, which is when you're doing these sort of sections in the game, not like an open area where you face Star Wolf, where if you press C up, you would have more like better display. But if you press C up right now, you can do first person. And what's not better to end this off with the first person barrel rolls? Yeah! Bye!
Do a barrel roll. Good boy. I know you had it in ya, buddy. I know you had it in ya. Good boy. Good boy. You did a barrel roll. That's how you do it. Yeah, shake it off.